Bang! Neeves Knives, I'm Jared, and this is part 4 of a very interesting, amazing unboxing from Todd. Todd, again, thank you so much, man. This is such good content. And this is the Kaiser Bag Lighter in titanium. I've never gotten to try one of these. I almost bought one so many times, and now I regret not buying one. I thought you could spidey flick it. Well, the flipping action is so good. This is one of those flippers where you could hand to anybody and it's getting deployed. It is stupid smooth, very, very strong, well-tuned detent. You do want to be careful with the lock bar though, but as long as your hand is not on the lock bar, this thing rockets out. Beautiful dual grind. I think they also make this in a Tonto. I could be wrong. No, I'm pretty sure they do. This is the drop point version, more of a straight back. Is it perfect? Yeah, it's a straight back. I wouldn't even call this a drop point. This is a straight back. So we have a dual ground straight back, nice, comfortable, very slim and compact knife. And you have a nice little area right here where you can wrap your fingers around. Very, very nice. What steel is this? I think it's S35, S35 VN, titanium frame lock, titanium milled pocket clip, access to the lock bar. Very, very good. Stupid smooth on the drop. Yeah, that thing is cool. Man, I wish I could use this fuller. No, if I can't do it right-handed, I definitely can't do it left-handed. Oh, I got it. Holy cow. But you have to be so awkward to get it. Yeah, it's not reliable. So, but the flipping action makes up for everything because this thing has redunculously good flipping action. So good. Very slicey too. And then you have a little bit more robust up here at the tip, but it's not like crazy or anything. So this would be a great user. The only thing is, being a straight back, you do have to lift up a little bit higher, but it still does aim down at your target pretty good. So you're not using too much leverage because it extends out pretty far. So it's going to be still pretty easy to use the tip on that. But straight back designs were made to be a stronger version of the drop point. Basically, a straight back was more of, it was like built for like farming and construction and hard use tasks, for like cutting rope and things like that around a job site. Next we have the CRKT Fire Spark. I know nothing about this one, so we're locked. Is it? Can I figure this out? Oh, right here. Something. Figure it out, Jared. Figure it out. Alright, something's going on here. I don't want it to go off in my hand. You guys are probably, oh wait, do you have to push in? Oh, okay, I get it. You know what I looked at? I looked at this and I seen the liner, and I looked at this. You can push it, and once you push it, you push this in, it pushes the liner out of the way, then up. And it's like an automatic. Ooh, nice assist. Ooh, so that's cool. So ooh, that is a beautiful blade. More like a spear point, but still a drop point. So you're gonna get, that's a really good blade shape, and you can get them nice and tight to that blade. Nice hollow ground blade. Liner is, it looks a little dangerous, but feels solid. Good access to the liner. The assist starts right there, so you can let it drop down to right here and then kick it down, and then you can use this to lock it, right? Yeah, you can lock yourself so it doesn't close on you. I had, what was it called? I had another CRKT with the same action, and mine, when I released the lock bar, it would just drop all the way down to there, and it was actually very satisfying the way the action was. because of that drop. Ooh, that thing, it kicks really hard on the open, but you know, the drop and unlocking it isn't as satisfying as my old knife. Ooh. The action I think on mine was more satisfying because it was smaller. I can't remember the name of it, but you do have to get used to it a little bit. You just got to push it in. Don't try to use it like a thumb stud. Try to use it like a button. Push in, then kick it. Very, very awesome. Very cool, man. I'm happy to check out all these very interesting knives. Some of these are just super interesting to me, and I've never gotten to check any of them out, or at least most of them. All right, this one, ooh, we got a newer one. All right, so this is a newer TWOSUN. Oh, cool. This is the TWOSUN TS321. Beautiful G10. We have a deep carry clip. Oh man, why didn't they make that reversible? They had all the potential to do that. Very nice thumb stud action. Very smooth. Thumb studs are super well placed. Ooh, not for the reverse flick though. Let me try it again. For the thumb flick, very well placed. They are the stop pin, it looks like. Is it an internal stop pin too? Nope. So the thumb studs are the only stop pin. This is a night morning design. Ergos are very comfortable. Oh, you can get them nice and tight to that blade. If you like clip points, this is a beautiful clip point blade. Super slicey. Gets down nice and thin behind the edge. You got a nice big belly. And then once you get used to it, like the reverse flick is fine. Very cool. It does feel a little, maybe it just needs some oil. I think it just needs some oil. Feels a little tight in the pivot on the close. Very well centered though. Perfectly centered. Man, when you get this action down though, holy cow, is it snappy. It is very, very snappy detent. Not that the detent is snappy, it's just the way that the thumb studs are placed and the way the grip is. It's almost like you can go like this. Instead of just like pushing out like that, you can almost like just kind of kick your hand like this. And it's very snappy. Cool, very cool. Let's get to the next one. The next one does not have a name. I think it's the Grizzly or something, or Grizzly Ridge or something. It's a Benchmade. Very good action. So comfortable in the hand. But I already know probably the issue because these are rubber grips. This is all rubber. So, man, is it comfortable. This is one of the most comfortable knives I've ever put in my hand. It's so comfortable. It just happens to be the perfect width and height and just perfect shape, and it's super comfortable because it's rubber. So yeah, super comfortable. Beautiful blade shape. It does have a new edge on it, a new polished edge. Also, a little tiny bit of recurve right there. I don't know if that would benefit you any, but it is a robust grind, but it does have a very strong locking mechanism, so I'm not mad at the grind. Very smooth action. It is a very well done Benchmade. Very solid in all directions. The one thing though is the clip. And not that the clip is bad, but a lot of times these rubber grips, even though this is landing on G10, trying to get rubber in and out of your pocket, it's just horrendous. Now, I'm not sure about this one. This one might be just fine. I don't know because it does land on G10. But you know what? I'm just going to try it. So it works. But I imagine, though, it would get frustrating that you would run into issues. Like right now, since I'm sitting down right now, trying to put it in my pocket sitting down, not easy. It's not easy. The rubber just catches your pocket and doesn't want to let it pass. So I'm standing up, not too bad. But very cool. I think it's the Grizzly Ridge or something like that. All right, the Cold Steel Pocket Bushman. I've seen this on other people's channels, so I already know how this works. And this thing is just basically a big old chunk of, is this steel? I think it's steel, right? Yeah, a big old chunk of folded steel. You could call it an integral if you want, but it's just a piece of folded steel. And what you do is you pull the lanyard. So you want to have a lanyard on it because you pull this and then it unlocks it. Then you can close it. You don't want to try to open it like that. You definitely want to slow roll it, but it is, man, it feels extremely strong. The lockup feels very solid. I could see how this could benefit you out in the field. The only thing is that this is thin right here, so I don't know how it would be actually doing bushcraft work. Being called a Bushman, I would hope it would work good. This is still nice and comfortable, though. It is comfortable because it swells out right here, so it happens to work. The blade is slicey and robust at the same time because it is a full flat. The action, when you pull this down, so you're just going to want to, I would just pull it, and then fold it down like that because it's not really going to hit your fingers because you do have a guard right there. Then move it out of the way and close it. Most people would probably just two-hand it open in the field. Very cool. Very, very cool. Definitely interesting. Next is a CRKT something. Glidelock? The Glidelock? I have no idea what this is. How do you use... Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay. That's super interesting. Very cool. And then you lock it back. Let's see. You open it and then spin it and then close it right there. And then that kind of, I guess, locks it. Yeah, it's locked. Very, very cool. The only thing is that holding it, I would constantly unlock it because I pinch right here a lot. So I'd constantly unpinch it. But it's so smooth when you undo it. Like, it's very, very smooth. Wonder what happens if you kick it out when you're opening it. Oh, now it's just way up there. It is super interesting. Very, very cool. This is definitely like something that would be a cool collector piece. Gallagher Glidelock. And it's super smooth. That's the next thing. Like, you could totally get so used to just doing this because it's so smooth. It's like silently smooth, if that makes sense. Awesome little knife. Some sort of, I don't even know what this would be, some sort of plastic or resin handles. Very, very cool. This is super interesting. All right, we'll do one more. Let's do one more. This is the American Buffalo knife and tool. Oh yeah, I used to have one of these. These are really cool. These I wound up giving one away because the reverse flicking action is so good. That little hole right there flicks better than a lot of big holes. It didn't sound good, but it is D2 steel and it is more of a robust grind, but it is a beautiful blade shape for EDC. The ergos are really nice. You do feel the clip quite a bit, but I don't think mine had this clip. I'm not positive, but the clip looks like it works well. And it is rather comfortable. It's just you do feel this ramp a little bit, but it's not bad. And you can use this little spot right there to choke up. Fantastic little knife. Ooh, this thing is so smooth. The detent is very well tuned. They got the detent down on this thing. It is really good. It feels like a budget knife, that is just so good, because this action is just so stupid good. It's crazy how easy this little hole is to flick, because if you look at the way they chamfered it, they made it that so it would grip you. So when you put your finger on it, it just grips you right back. And the detent is perfectly well tuned for, and you can hear how strong it is. Reversible deep carry clip. Very cool. Awesome. All right, there you guys go. Oh, here's another clip, so you can flip it to the other side. Maybe mine did have that, actually, because the clip works its way over, you know, to the sides. So on this side, you would need a different shape. But there you guys go. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.